Sanibonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are speaking about Samukeleni, the latest episode. You guys, I want us to specifically speak about Usmelo Wuche and Utineo. On this episode, it was more of Umelo Wuche. We didn't get to see Utineo bad lessons of this Skatlan. So Umelo Wuche, remember last week the therapist that him and Dineo went to and see, that therapist asked to see them one-on-one. So Umelo Wuche was having his session with the therapist. One thing I've noticed, guys, and you must notice about Umelo Wuche, when I first saw him, I thought Umelo Wuche is a type of guy like, he's like quiet, like agakhonu khuluma, like he doesn't know how to speak. And you know, I'm starting to think of every other interaction Umelo Wuche has with every other person besides Utineo and her mother. This guy's a chatterbox. This guy will dish out his news so easily. But when it comes to Dineo, this guy's a mute. He doesn't know how to speak. He doesn't. Nati haibo guy. The way he was speaking, firstly, he said he didn't want to, he doesn't do these therapists and don't. So I was thinking in my head, you know what, this therapy don't is not going to work. Haibo. The way Umelo Wuche dished out in Dabazake so easily like that, and yet I'm like, Utineo has been begging you, asking you, like these things you're answering to the therapist, Dineo has been begging you to tell you about them, and you've been denying, Misa Ale, taking her from pillar to post, like this guy. Anyway, so he basically tells, the therapist asks him stuff like, you know, like build up questions starting with P, what was the situation like at home and whatnot. And he says, is there any things that you regret, that you left behind? And then Umelo Wuche comes out with that ukuthi unengane phela owayishiya emuva. He has a child that he suspects is his child. He's not 100% sure if he is the father because there was no paternity tests, no DNA tests that were done. Now he says he came to Gauteng, he came to Joburg in 2017. Guys, from 2017 till last year, because the show was probably shot last year, which is 2023. You're telling me, because he said that he's not sure if the child is his, but he's still going to do his investigation. From 2017 to 2023, that's how I'm just like, some men are just so irresponsible. It's that awfuni. That's the thing. Because I'm like, if you really are umuntu oneqiniso, so why wouldn't you get the paternity test over and done with and be there in your child's life? I just don't get that. Anyway, he says he's still fixing that. And then he says he has another child, guys, this side in Joburg, Soweto, Ezola. He has a child, and that child is 100% sure what the child is his because they did do a DNA test, so the DNA test showed that the child is his. And then I was busy thinking to myself, oh, okay, when Dine was coloring ukuthi Umelo Wuche does not help out with anything endlini, bekathola imali, she doesn't know where it's going to. Kusho ukuthi imali iphelela le. He sends money to the baby mama, Dineo, when she's doing kopololo work, these fraudulent activities of theirs, when she shares her money from Abo sugar daddy bakhe, sharing it with Umelo Wuche. He's going to take his money and he's spending his money and Dineo's money with some other woman. Shame. So they ask him, what is your biggest regret in life? And he says, you know, one thing I've noticed about Umelo Wuche, guys, when you listen, when he's in a space that he feels comfortable and safe, in a sense, this guy speaks a lot of sense. He is not, I actually think he's a lot more level-headed than Utineo, to be quite honest. If I would have to listen to Utineo speak here and Umelo Wuche speak here, I would off the bat say Umelo Wuche is a person who's more level-headed than Utineo. Like the way he thinks and the way, but I just don't know when it comes to Dineo, then what changes? Because I'm like, where's the disconnect? Because this guy's thoughts and the way he processes stuff, like you can hear that it's on par, that this person is not a bad person. But when it comes to Dineo, I guess, guys, it's just that he does not love Dineo. And maybe when you are in a situation where you don't love a person, you end up becoming resentful and you end up doing things that when you are in a healthy state and in a healthy relationship, you don't do those things. Because I'm not understanding where's the disconnect unless he just really does not love Utineo and is with her for the benefits of the things angazi, you guys. Or maybe he's like, she does so many things for me, or she supported me so much, she deserves me being with her. But he needs to be honest with her. Does he love her? Because these things he's talking about, I'm not seeing, you know. Anyway, they asked him what is his biggest regret, and he said that he always wanted children, or he always wanted a to have children within a setup where there's both the mother and father. So he wanted his children to grow up in a setup where they'll be able to feel the warmth of both parents. And that's his regret, that now he has children outside of the marriage and is not with those baby mamas. That's what he says to the therapist, right? In his diary session, guys, listen to what he says. He said something totally, not totally, but something different. He says his biggest regret is being in a situation where he's married to someone who has children. Those are two different things. So he's basically saying his biggest regret is for him, I think, like, especially in the Zulu culture, you guys, like, it's a taboo. Not really a taboo, but most of the times, if a man does not have a child, it is viewed as like the woman umtaratile or something. If he decides to settle with the woman who has a child, it should be the other way around. So umeno buhle, he does not or did not have a child, or I don't know what was the situation, but for the fact that he settled with a woman who has 3 children, it's viewed like a bad thing. So maybe for him, it really was a big thing. He wanted to settle down with a woman who did not have children. And then Isimo was what it is. And then he ended up marrying Utinewa, and she has 3 kids. So I'm like, so who forced you to be in this situation? That's the thing, guys. If there's stuff that are deal breakers for you, don't lower your deal breakers for someone else, because he knew very well that he didn't want to marry a person who has children with another man, or children outside, or come into a marriage where someone has children already. He knew that very well, but he still continued to get married. Now when things are tough, you coming to say that's your big, like, out of, at this big age, out of all the mistakes you've made, this is your biggest mistake. But anyway, at least you're putting it on yourself, because it was your decision to make. I just wonder how Dineo feels watching that. So anyway, Dineo, I'm saying Dineo, Umelo, he opened up, told basically the therapist everything that was on his heart. He was very open. But that's what I'm saying, guys, is that the way he was so open, I don't think Utinero has heard half of these things ever have in having a conversation with Umelo Buki. So I feel like that is ubukhohladali. You can't be having, it's like everyone else around Dinero knows the truth. Even till today, not even till today, because maybe she knows the truth because she's watching it. But even till that time, guys, Dinero does not even know the real reason why Umelobushe's family doesn't want her. And I only found out in this episode when he has a meet up with his brother, Angiti, they call one another brothers, one of his brothers, of what's the real reason why his family doesn't want Utineo. So everyone else knows the reasoning why the family doesn't want Utineo, and knows Uti has kids and all of that, except Utineo. So I'm like, that is evil. Like, why? So everyone else is laughing at Tineo, looking at her like she's a stupid. You know the truth. You're going to dish out your ndabas to everyone, yet you can't tell her the truth. The 2 kids that you have, he's never told to Tineo. He's like, no, I'm waiting for the right time. I'll tell her after a month or whatnot. I'm just like, all the best, sir. So anyway, indeed, guys, he has the meeting with his brother, and he tells his brother that, listen, Pela, Tineo and her mother are forcing to go home and they don't want to believe me that ekaya abamfuli. Like I also was with Tineo Wuti, like how can your family just not want umuntu out of the blue? Bengamazi. Like what did you tell them? What is the rumor that's circulating around this person? Then the brother reveals it. Ukuthi phela the reason why bengamfuni uTineo, they believe that uTineo is that basically she's a crook. They believe ukuthi uTineo usisigebengu and she tricked uMenokuhle into marriage. They believe that. And I think one of the reasons they believe that is because she's got 3 kids and they thinking to himself, how could a guy, because the brother said something with Tina safige goli, sabana zingana zange shate. So it's something like when Amelogushe, like you as young as you are, oh, why would you come a goli and then all of a sudden like marry a woman with kids? Whereas we have a whole lot of kids, we never got married. So what pressurized you to get married? Type of thing. So, Wushuguti guys, Melobushe's household, they believe Utineo that's why they don't want her. The brother basically is saying they will never accept Utineo Gibo. So, Umelobushe has to choose. It's either he chooses to stay with Utineo, but if he chooses to live with Utineo, that's the life. And Izopenele Koli, and he can never go back home because at home they're not going to accept him with that. Or either he chooses his family where he'll be able to freely go home without inkulumo, without fights. So he must choose between these two. I'm like, Umelogushe is in a very difficult situation. I don't know which is Oilungisa kanjani. I just feel like Ailungiseke at this point. They just need to break up. But I just feel like Melobuse is so wrong. I feel like Melobuse is a good guy, you guys. I don't know whether I should say a good guy because a good guy wouldn't be doing such situations even if you are under pressure. I feel like he just needs to find a woman that he will truly love and who will start seeing these things, these good imaginations that he has. We will start seeing them into fruition. I don't know. I'd like to know like what brought them together and what convinced Umelogushe that really wants to settle with her, because I have not heard. The only good thing I've heard him say about Tine was that she's supportive and she's a good person. You can say a person is generally a good person. Give me specific reasons of why you deemed this person as wife material, and now all of a sudden you're acting as if like it's not long, this is a fresh marriage. Anyway guys, let's park it right there. Tell me what you guys thought of this latest episode. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you guys on the next one.